It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. No reason to risk trying to field that one as this. The end zone, it'll be a touchback. You want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Looking to throw. It's Lanning. Got his man downfield. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk for just a second about Pittsburgh. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today. But it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. To the air. It's landing. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And with this place locking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lining up to convert third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Quarterback making checks. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Lattimore. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
It's complete to the left. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Looking for a man. It's Lanning. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and make big plays.
It's complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose on the right, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Rush is on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Dropping back, it's Lanning. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it along the sideline. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The give on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lanning. Makes the catch. It's Jennings. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete.
Bro, I'm past the 50.
Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
All right, bro, come on, man. Got time for this shit, man. This shit is gay. Niggas gonna put a restriction on how niggas play. Every time I fucking call a hot run, it's a fucking false start. What kind of bullshit is that?
And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker.
It's straight up nonsense.
And he's already
fucking
1
gay
for 1,
ass
so
shit.
this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out.
Look at that. Of course I missed.
Absolute shank. Missed it. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like
No fucking does. Fucking 4th fucking down and 4, and I can't go for it. What kind of gay shit is that?
You left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap this
I
one.
want to hear that shit, man. That's still gay, bro. I should be able to go for it in 4th and 50.
Leaves it
I
with
don't want
the
to hear that shit. Hey, run the ball.
Really nice job.
This is good
His
for.
way up to the 31-yard line.
Good
Love
gay
to see
turn.
this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He might want
Hold on,
another
what you talking?
play. To the air. It's Lattimore.
You agree with this.
Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab.
Good
A
shit.
huge play there.
They
They
give him
finally
a
get him
fucking
out of
break.
bounds at the 37. And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10.
What the fuck is this nigga doing all the way back there?
Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands. It's Yoder. It's a seam one, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll
That's
take
that
it in.
bullshit.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job. The coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Lattimore. Looking down the middle. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Offense is back on the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Lanning. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
5 sacks to none.
Back-to-back sacks.
That's fucking
2
nuts.
sacks in a game. That's a great game.
That's good.
He is
Crazy.
flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the right. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. So he was forced to just take what the defense
So
gave
now I can
him,
go
and they
for it,
were
right?
able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th
You're doing
down.
good, player. I can't call the audible. Y'all fucked up at.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football.
Well,
they
I
played
guess
it well.
he ain't been rage baiting me.
Pass. Defense turns to offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up
Very
front,
good.
stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations.
Yeah, but
Do
niggas
not let
can't
them
do
run the
shit
football.
really.
That's 101. Stop the run first.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Every time, son. I be fucking having 3rd and 19, all this dumb shit, bro. I don't get it.
They'll run play action. Can't make the connection and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
This is my only
He wants to change
league
this
with
route.
college college football. I got all Madden league.
Looking to pass. It's Lattimore. He's taking the shot. Snags it down the right
Let's
side.
do that.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got
like
that
gold
great
today.
chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines
same
can
shit about
take
to
the
happen to
game
me.
over, and right now,
If I
it's
don't win
tough
this
sledding
game.
on the ground.
Fires to the right. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
Where the fuck is my pass rush? You got 6 sacks. I got 0. That's crazy.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
Bro, it's EA fucking with me. It's not only this, they've been doing the same shit to me in Madden. Just like yesterday, a bunch of bullshit kept happening. Nah, same
Wants
nonsense.
to go up top. Under fire. No way.
Can we get that? Yes! Finally! Let's go, EA. Thank you.
He's loose down the middle.
Fuck, we needed that.
30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. And they
We
turn
had
it
to,
into
bro.
a
We needed that.
defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you
This
never know when they're
jackass.
gonna come
That
to
was our
fruition.
only.
How about
That was our only. Whatchamacallit.
They scoop it up. They take it to the house.
Only
The defense
fumble
takes care of
recovery.
business and said, offense,
Only
we don't
sack
need you.
today.
We'll put points on the board.
Looking downfield, it's Lanning. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the fourth.
Yeah, I just had to pick one, honestly. I'm like,
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting
a lot of
there,
people.
chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
yeah, it bees like that. But when you think a motherfucker not gonna throw that shit, that's the shit he
He takes
throws.
this from inside to 5.
Motherfuckers be like, "Man, I can't believe he touched it, not use it like that."
Let's mark it at the
that's really how-
27-yard line.
That's really how it
The
bees.
Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Sends it back in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Yoder. To the 43-yard
That was just
line
bad.
and a first
That was
down
bad.
for this offense.
That was just bad. I try to call all of them. They
Late
look
in
quick.
the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down.
That's what I should do.
First downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Power football with the run. And the
Facts.
defense holds firm. No pickup.
Yeah, but your run
all
defense
on
is like
play.
that, though. I'll give you that.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but
Nice
you've got
run.
the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Oh, wow. Good.
In the
Oh,
backfield, it's Pierre. And the defense stops him just
Good
short
fucking
of the
call.
first
That was
down.
good.
Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. That throw and catch a really good example of why.
Bro, that was a great
don't
call.
want
I
a
was not
quarterback
expecting
to get
that.
stuck
You see
on
me
a
running to the
particular
other.
target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season.
Yeah, I played a guy, all he did was RPO the whole time. That shit pissed me the fuck off.
Ball, keep the drive alive.
Look at that. Look at that. And I had a guy on him too. That's the funny thing. I guess you got to play that yourself.
Most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
See, I got lucky.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty high, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, it was pretty evident they were trying to run the draw. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Lattimore. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And he goes out of bounds short of the marker.
Hey, yo.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance.
It's the throw.
They got some time
left. It's the throw.
Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game.
It's the throw.
Great stop by this defense.
We needed this. We needed this.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Right on the money. On the move is the 30. Across the 35.
I needed that. You had a first down right there.
Good pickup as they're starting
I would have to start using them timeouts.
He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter. Need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. We've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Hold on.
Didn't have much
Hey, yo, my fucking slot receiver.
You just got to know the situation.
I'm disappointed, man.
After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You still got timeouts.
He just got jammed up, basically. He was supposed to run a comeback. This nigga never went in. He just straight ran it out. Fucked me up. I was expecting him to do it.
And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Lanning. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to
I had to do what I could do, man.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking the deep shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And it's This offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little
How the
bit
fuck
to
you
be
cut?
desired,
That's a 97
especially in a
speed
big
guy,
moment
bro.
right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down
Yeah.
conversion.
That's why I threw it to him.
We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
Bro, it was perfectly. It was all green. That's some bullshit. But that was the wrong read. I had other people.
The Yellow Jackets inside
that was the wrong read. I had other people.
He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Nah, I just used the timeout.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And his first pass is incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Oh, word?
And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away.
You didn't hit the portal?
And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be
Shit, I got a good 3-star. My backup, he's pretty good at the portal. Nobody was fucking with him. I think I got him on the 2nd day. You got to hit on those 3 stars. Them fucking 4 and 5 stars, they only fucking with Georgia and the regular guy. Yeah, you got to hit that. Oh my fucking goodness, man! God damn it! That's some bullshit.
The offense will walk it back.
This shit.
To the air, it's landing. Under fire. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Slips away. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go.
Oh, line is trapped.
Got to get everybody lined up.
Fuck, I made a sack.
They've got to push the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the perimeters are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play.
Look at this.
Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared.
That's over. Fucking call an audit. Hey, baby.